So let's talk about something we all dread, right? Facing an angry customer and trying to find the right words, especially when it's in another language. Well, in this explainer, we're going to give you a simple, powerful Spanish toolkit to help you confidently turn down the heat in even the most tense situations.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll size up the challenge. Then, we're going to build your toolkit with the exact words and phrases you need. After that, we'll see it all in action in a model dialogue, figure out how to set boundaries, and finally, we'll test your new skills.
All right, section 1. You know the scene, right? A customer is getting louder, things are getting tense, and suddenly, all eyes are on you. It's a tough spot for anyone.
So, what do you do when a customer shouts at you? That is the big question, isn't it? And stick with me because by the end of this, you're not just going to know the answer, you're going to feel confident handling it.
Okay, let's get into the good stuff. How do you actually tackle this? Well, it all starts with having the right words at the right time. So let's build your verbal toolkit, starting with 2 absolutely foundational words.
First up is the word calma. This is your goal, your mantra, really. It's the vibe you need to project to bring the temperature down in the room. It's a simple, powerful word, calma.
And the second keyword, respeto, respect. This isn't just a suggestion. It's the non-negotiable foundation for the whole conversation. This is your tool for drawing a line in the sand, professionally. Okay, now for the phrases. And this first one, it's a real game changer. Entiendo su frustración. I understand your frustration. See what that does? You're not saying you're right. You're just saying, I hear you. And that validation is everything.
And then you can follow up with this gem. Estoy aquí para ayudarle. I am here to help you. Boom! Just like that, you've completely flipped the script. It's not you versus them anymore. Now it's us against the problem.
Now, this next one is your essential boundary setter. No puedo ayudarle si me grita. I can't help you if you shout at me. It's brilliant, really. It's not a threat. It's just cause and effect. You're calmly connecting their behavior directly to what they want.
All right, so we've got the words, we've got the phrases, but how do you put them all together? Let's walk through a quick dialogue so you can hear how it all flows in a real situation.
So the guest comes in hot, right? Estoy harto. Esto es inaceptable. But watch the receptionist's move. Immediately, entiendo que esté molesto. Estoy aquí para ayudarle. Did you catch that? No excuses, no pushback. Just empathy and an immediate offer to help. That's how you start cooling things down.
And here it is, the turning point. The receptionist lays down the boundary. Le pido que me hable con respeto. I ask that you speak to me with respect. And it works. Then they lock it in with positive reinforcement. Gracias por calmarse. Thank you for calming down. That one sentence totally changes the game. Okay, but let's be real. What happens if they don't calm down? What if things just keep getting more intense? Well, you need a plan for that too. So let's talk about setting even clearer, firmer boundaries.
Think of it as a super simple 3-step plan. You ask for calm, then you can ask for support if you need it, and finally, you set a final limit. This way, you always know your next move, no matter what.
So here's step 1 in action. The guest is shouting, and the receptionist says calmly, pero por favor, baje la voz. But please lower your voice. It's direct, it's polite, and it's your first move to reclaim control of the conversation. And if you have to go to that final step, here it is. Si continúa así, tendré que llamar a seguridad. If you continue like this, I will have to call security. Now, I really want you to hear this. It is not a threat. It's a calm statement of professional consequences. You're just explaining what happens next.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. The words, the strategy. Now let's do a little practice to make sure this stuff actually sticks and feels like second nature when you need it most.
You know, how you say these words really matters. For respeto, you want to hit that middle syllable hard. Respeto. Try it. Respeto. A confident pronunciation just adds so much weight to the request.
And it's the same thing for seguridad. The power is all the way at the end. Seguridad. Getting that stress right is key to sounding calm and in control. One more time. Seguridad.
All right, time for a quick pop quiz. Let's see what you remember. How would you say, I can't help you if you shout at me? Take a look at the options.
Yep, the answer is B. Gritar means to shout. So, no puedo ayudarle si me grita is your go-to phrase for setting that crucial boundary, calmly and clearly.
Okay, one last one.
how do you translate that all-important empathy phrase? You know, the one that usually gets the whole de-escalation process started.
You got it. Entiendo que esté molesto or molesta. That's the phrase that opens the door and shows you're on their side. Perfect.
So there you have it, a whole toolkit. But you know, the real insight here isn't just about memorizing a few Spanish phrases. It's about understanding that calm, clear, respectful language is actually a tool for taking control. It shifts the power dynamic from their anger to your professionalism. The goal is never to win an argument. It's to lead the conversation to a solution. So the real question is, are you ready to lead?